From the Newsroom at news.com.au.
G'day, I'm Andrew Bucklow and this is the latest from the Newsroom. It's Tuesday the 1st of June. We'll start in Melbourne. Alarming details of stranger-to-stranger infections have been revealed, with a number of cases infected after a brief amount of contact with a COVID case. Victoria's testing commander said authorities were particularly concerned about a handful of cases who were infected after instances of very fleeting contact. There are currently 63 active cases in Victoria, including 54 in the current outbreak. In other news, Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk will soon be the second highest paid state leader in Australia after an independent tribunal approved a pay hike for her. Miss Palaszczuk's salary will increase from $399,000 to about $427,000 by September next year. The highest paid premier is Victoria's Daniel Andrews. He takes home $441,000. To sport now, the tennis world has rallied around Naomi Osaka after she announced she was pulling out of the French Open. The Japanese star said in a statement that she's been battling depression and will now take some time away from the court. Here's what Serena Williams had to say about the world number 2.
I feel for Naomi. I feel like I wish I could give her a hug because I know what it's like. Like I said, I've been in those positions. We have different personalities and people are different. Not everyone is the same. I'm thick, other people are thin. So everyone is different and everyone handles things differently.
And a drunk teenager in the US picked the wrong house to break into. He stumbled into an Airbnb and passed out in one of the beds, only to discover it was being rented by a group of out-of-town cops. The teen was arrested and the officers detailed the incident on TikTok.
This silly guy found the one Airbnb in all of downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin, loaded with cops. He woke up in handcuffs.
To entertainment now, talk show host Conan OBrien has revealed his son had a meltdown while meeting former US President Barack Obama. Conan told the story to Obama himself during a podcast interview. Have a listen.
And my son at the time is 7 or 8 years old or 6 years old, and he's having a full-on meltdown. And he sits down on the ground and we're saying, you've got to stand up. You're going to meet the president and the first lady. And he said, I don't want to meet the president. And I can see you and you are 15 feet away. And just then, Justin Bieber, who's in front of us in line, decides to intervene. And he turns around and he puts his hand on my son's head and he rubs his hair and he goes, hey, chill, little man. And my son turns around and said, stop it! Leave me alone!
And finally, viewers of the project weren't impressed by a guest's joke about domestic violence. Actor Peter O'Brien appeared alongside his wife of 18 years, Miranda Otto, to promote their new SBS series Unusual Suspects, and he made a pretty off-colour joke about their home life.
Well, working with your partner sounds fun. Is it, Pete? Shall we start with you?
Yeah, well, look, basically my interaction with Miranda in this show was sex and violence, so it was like a night in.
Can I tell if we're meant to laugh at that or not?
Sure, you can say that.
Yeah, hang on.
Some viewers wrote on social media they were shocked by the comment, with one tweeting, hang on, are we going to ignore Peter joking about domestic abuse? Awkward. Well, that's it from the Newsroom. We'll be back tomorrow morning with another update.
Your headlines from news.com.au.